What led me to become homeless is I was dealing with domestic violence. And when I was in Clarksville, I didn't feel safe anymore. So I felt like I had to relocate. I knew that I didn't want to go back home to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I left for a reason. And that reason was because I couldn't, establish myself there. Even though that was my hometown, I just feel like I ran its course, So I came to Clarksville, Tennessee about 7 years ago, and I, met a guy, and it went left, and I just felt like I had to relocate to have a better, safe environment for me and my two girls. When I left my situation in Clarksville, I had accumulated or got an eviction on my name, so it's very hard to get housing or even have somebody even looking at your application with an eviction on your name. I began my journey by getting back on my feet by meeting Miss Ann. When she came into me and my girl's life, she was feet on the ground, ready to go. She did everything possible for me and my two girls. She put me in contact with Mr. Jim from the Journey Home, and we met at a church. We sat down, he went over my lease, and I moved in the next day. So I cried all night. With me and my two girls, we cried all night. Coming from the shelter and then securing housing, it was a big move. It was a big step for me. When we was first in the shelter, it affected them because they didn't know that life. We always had a house, and me picking them up and just leaving, they didn't know that. So it's a lot just uprooting them, and all they knew was Clarksville, and then they had to make new friends and change schools. And this is their second school this year, because when I was in the shelter, it wasn't zoned for where I am now. So it's a lot for them. What gives me hope through all this is my two girls. They give me hope every day. Keep me on my toes, but they give me hope. If I was telling anybody about their journey home, I would say they really do their job. They really care. As long as you got 100% effort, they're coming 10 toes down behind you. So they're ready and they're willing to help. What makes me excited about the future is starting over and know I can do it. And I can do it. With a little bit of help, it's possible to start over. Don't be scared. Don't, feel like, you don't have somebody behind you, because it is. There's somebody that's behind you that will willing to help you.